people are feeling, if they've recovered. But
if there's a wall sit in there, Nick, you can back off.
There's no wall sit. Okay, so you got 36 squats. Okay. Then you've got 24. Okay, I'm going to say you've got 24 jump lunges or a lunge with a skip. Okay. And then you've got 12 sit-ups.
Can I substitute those sit-ups, please?
Yes, of course you can. We've got nearly half the class that have to substitute sit-ups. So,
yay.
What I would go through, you've done the taps. How are you at doing a single arm side plank with rotation? So it'll just be, you can be on your forearm, the side on, okay, be that plank, normal plank, yeah, rotate up, 1 on your forearm, 2, 6 each side, and then you just cross over, other 6 as well. Okay, yep. And then we are doing the classic. You can do now, this is another choice. You can do, we'll do it actually, we're going to do the one movement. I'm going to change the one movement up, okay, to 40 penguin taps, okay, or penguin jumps. So that's the penguin jump, which is a double tap and jump, or you've got an option, 10 down ups. Okay, now it's going to be the same scaling. So what you can also do is based on your ability, your fitness, you can scale that movement. That movement, that 40 or whatever, that comes every 2 minutes. Okay, so you've got your 3 movements, your 20 sit-ups, not your 20 sit-ups, your 36 squats, your 24 jump lunges and 12 sit-ups. Okay, and then you've got to do 10 rounds of that, and then every 2 minutes, you've either got to do, okay, 40 penguin taps or 10 down ups. You can vary it through the workout. You can mix the two up, okay? However, that movement can be scaled back. So if you're sort of battling to get that round in, it shouldn't take you sort of longer than 40 seconds of work, okay? That sort of 10 down ups or the penguin tap. So if it's taking you sort of longer than that, scale it back down to maybe 7, okay, and 30, or if not 5 and 20. Okay, so that should take you about 40 seconds of work.
Which is harder? Which is meant to take longer?
They're about the same. About the same. About the same. Slightly different movements. Both, the whole point of having those 2 movements is I want it to gas you up, to really bring your heart rate up high. Obviously, the down ups are going to have a bit of fatigue in the arms as well. So you might be quicker at one, okay?
What's the penguin tap?
So the penguin tap, okay, double under without a rope, okay? Looks a bit silly, but it's actually one very, very good tool to practice double unders. Keep my pocket. Very good tool to practice double unders. So if you do sort of getting it, it's going to be, you've got your double under jump, get myself warm, so I'm going through my jump, and then I've got to hit 2 taps. Count your jumps. So it's the same thing as a double under. It's the same rhythm, okay? But I'm tapping twice. And why it's so good to practice as well is because it's keeping your arms down nice and low, keeping your arms fairly relaxed, and you're tapping twice for every jump. Really good skill to practice if you're working towards double unders as well, because you tend to keep better positioning. Even for someone that's got them, it can be something that's good to practice as well to help improve that already sort of that decent position to make it an even better position. So
can you alternate them, Nick?
Of course, yeah, you could. You could do all one, you could do all the other. I'm kind of giving you options. Okay, so if you don't, like I'm sick of down ups, that's another option that you can do as well. All right, we good? Yep. Let's get started with the warm-up. I don't know if Jenny's going to grab a rope. You could do double unders if you wanted to. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, is already want to warm up your calves as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to start just with a normal basic lunge. You're going to lunge forward with a rotation over the front leg. So just be forward lunge, rotating, 1 step, 2, rotate over, okay, 3, 10 times total, or 5 on each side, yeah?
Okay.
I lost my count. So we're just lunging with the rotation, Jenny. We're just finishing up. I'll get you in on the next movement. And you give a wide stance up. Okay. And we're just going to Cossack squat. So with the wide stance, we're going to do a total of 10. Just normal Cossack squat for now. We're just going to drive the knee out nice and wide. Sort of stretching through that inner thigh. Okay. Up. And then drive the knee out on the other side. So 10 total. And then we're going to inchworm. Inchworm you can do, it's just an inchworm with a push-up. Okay. Honestly, for lots of the home workout stuff, inchworm is probably the best movement that you can do to warm up. That's why essentially every day we have an inchworm in there. So inchworm with the press movement. Yep. Just because we've got that lowering, we've got hinging through the hips, we've got the hamstrings, and obviously with lots of the home workouts with body weight work, we're pressing, we're bending, we're jumping. So really, really good movement to essentially always put in. Okay, so getting those 5 reps out, we're then going to go back into sort of a wide leg position and go through a 4-point stretch. So still focusing on the hamstrings, okay? You're going to go through and you're going to stretch, okay, just onto one side. So we're going to actually go down low first. So it's the first part of the 4-point stretch. I'll hold for about 2 seconds under my legs, stretching through the hamstrings. And then I'll take it out nice and wide, over 1 foot, hold for 2. And then into the middle, I can walk my hands out. Even if you walk into that center. Okay, hold for 2, and then walk across, just the way you can. I'm a little bit tired on that side. Hold for 2, and then I'm going to take it up. So it's the 4th position here. So your 4 points, hold for 2, and then you go back down. So essentially on the floor, we'll do 5 times. You can walk your hands out, trying to keep the hands flat, going through, holding all those positions, and then coming up again as well. 1, 2. We're just going to do this once. So it's a fair bit of work going through, staying low, walking the hands across the floor into those different positions. So left leg, right leg, also in the center position as well. The goal is as that flexibility improves, okay, through that lower back, just trying to get those hands as flat as possible. That's going to help you a load with the burpees, okay. And after that, we're going to do some single leg, okay, deadlifts. Or basically hinges, because we don't have any weight. If you've got a band, this is great to do with a band. Like if you've got a band on you, just like a normal width band, this is a great movement with a band. So I'll show you. I'll grab one. See, I've got my bands, okay. So it can be a thin band, could be like just a decent length band. Yeah, you got a band that long? Yeah, Fran, you good? Okay, so yeah, it'll be my normal hip hinge. So you've got your hip hinge, and you might want to go through just to start, okay, and go through and hit maybe 10 reps of like a banded good morning. Okay, obviously to put it up, easiest way is just to squat down, put it on my traps, not really on my neck, but it's on my neck a little bit. Okay, so from there, I can go through to my normal sort of hip hinge good morning warming up, okay, stretching through the hamstrings. Okay, once I've done that, go on one side, okay, and then same thing, you can aim for that sort of single leg hinge, obviously focusing on keeping a balance, just hinge down, stretching through, and then aggressive up, and then hinging back down again. If you need to, you can place your foot down for balance, okay, so going through that, band or no band. Okay, band or good mornings, even on both, if you can only go on both legs, great, really good warm up. It's just got that dynamic stretch and gets you thinking a lot about your hip extension at the top. Okay, forces you to engage the glutes a little bit more, the hamstrings. Okay, so you might go on both on one, so you could go 10 and then 5 and 5. So great thing about hinging as well, okay, you're stretching through those hamstrings, through the lower back, but then also your calves. So because there's going to be some jumping involved today, okay, good chance to warm up those calves. So this workout does have a 30 to 36 minute time cap on it, okay? So bear in mind, it will take some time. But it's all about just continual work, really solid work rate. That's great, Jenny. Focusing, trying to keep those thighs facing the floor, so you're not rotating. So it means you have to grab onto an object to keep that position. That's fine as well. So I'm just writing the notes down for the added penguin taps or 7:30, 5:20, just for this evening, so they do the same thing as you guys. All right. So if you're ready, I don't know if you need to try any of the movements, practice any of the movements, or see when you get there. I'm going to have a timer running as well, so it's going to beep every 2 minutes. Of course, I'm going to tell you and let you know. Stop what you're doing on that 2 minute point, and then you either got to do the 40 or 10, so penguin taps or down ups. Obviously, that's scaling. If it's taking you kind of longer than 40 seconds, yeah, definitely think about scaling it, because I don't want you doing just essentially 36 minutes of down ups or penguin taps. Okay, I want you doing maybe about 8-9 minutes worth, okay, total. So I'll go through, I swear I've got 2 minutes somewhere here. There we go. Great, so I've got my 2 minute interval timer ready. So standing by, so starting through, first workout might be a bit of a warm-up. Obviously, it's a bit of a money round because we start with the actual movement itself, not the down-ups, okay? Okay. So great piece today. Of course, I said start on 10. If it's taking you longer than sort of 30, 40 seconds to do that movement, is then scale it down. Okay, so in 3, standing by, 2, good luck, 1, let's go, 36 squats. So yeah, trying to keep an eye on how long it takes you to get through a round. These kind of workouts are based off similar workouts I've been doing once a week on myself. So the round's going to take, I don't know, just over or close to sort of 2 minutes to get through a round without the burpees. Just focus on keeping the chest up. breathing through. Nice, Jenny. So the squat should be maybe close to about a minute. It's just going on a minute now. So you've gone 105. He said it's a long workout, so pacing it out. So I did this workout, I had box over jumps on it, sort of instead of the lunges, and then rowing instead of the squats. So it's coming up to 1 minute 30. So sort of what I'm thinking per round is maybe just under 2 minutes. 145. I'm going to count those rounds. 150. Really good, Jenny at home, and Rich and Kim. 56. 3, 2, 1. Stop what you're doing. Let's go. So you're hitting that movement. First round, everyone doing really well. So got some different options going on at home. I like it. Nice, Lisa. So 40 seconds. So what everyone did, that skating seems pretty good. So just 6 each side, Lisa, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's taking me ages.
So 1 minute. So it's kind of normal that it's going to take you more than 2 minutes to get through a round now with those burpees added, maybe 3 and a bit minutes. It's all about continual work this workout, just being really consistent. "30 seconds left of this round. So just think once against that chest, with that chest position. Really good, Jenny at home. Nice, Lise. Nice, Kim. Good looking squats, guys. Driving the knees out. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop what you're doing. Let's go. So some people varying their movements per the rounds. Some people are going for the same things as well, which is absolutely fine. Okay. So 30 seconds in. Great work, people. So everyone finishing all those movements well within that sort of 40-second time. We're coming up to now. There's 1 minute left. Yes, this is where that's full minute we can really make count at home. Getting those reps in there. But I said if we sort of keep good positions, it means we can keep that speed up, keep that fatigue at bay. So 30 seconds left. Great work rate. Seeing a lot of people kind of most close to getting rid of that second round. 10 seconds. Every rep counts. If we can get a little bit of work in there, it's going to make it that little less in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great work. So 25 seconds in. 30 seconds in. Great work, Jenny. Good effort. 40 seconds. We've all got a solid 1 minute 20 now to chip away. It's kind of like a race. We're racing that clock to get as much as we can in each time. It's coming up to sort of the end of the 8th minute will be when we get these down ups in. 1 minute 20 in. So we've got 30 seconds left. "15 seconds, people. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, hitting those movements up. Always moving, always working, doing well at home. You've done 8 minutes so far, so now you sort of should be right now in that middle part of being warm. Okay, you know what it's sort of going to feel like for most of the workout now. So now it's about hanging on to that rhythm that you've already set yourself, that you've established, keeping that up. "30 seconds in.
Nick,
Yeah.
I can't do any more lunges. Can I just swap them for like press ups and drop the reps?
You can't do any more.
Lunges, my legs are ruined.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can.
Okay.
I'll say you could do that. I'll say about 18 press ups, yeah? Okay, we're 1 minute 20 in. Try to keep chipping through, moving through, doing well. This one will be in a 10. The time cap is going to be 30 minutes in the workouts. Okay, so it'll be 30 minutes to see how far you can get.
Oh.
Nice work rates. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stop what you're doing. So try to keep moving. As soon as you send yourself down, get that rhythm that you can hang on to for all those reps. So by looking at the scaling, I'm saying probably the penguin taps will be a fraction easier than the down ups. So Coming up 40 seconds. Just go on, that's it. Awesome, let's go. Hang on to that, Jenny. Hang on to that pace. You're doing well. Okay, keep that work rate up. See what you can keep going through. So we're gonna at least like sort of chip through one solid movement per round. Okay, so 45 seconds left. Just keep that pace, keep that tempo. If we're on those squats, chest high, keep the knee drive, weight going through the heels with the toes helping. By the way, read a couple of reviews if you're going to be buying nanos. If you're looking at buying the new nanos, they're not really CrossFit-y now. Just for anyone's information.
Don't say that, that's pretty.
Pardon?
They look so nice though.
You can, they're good for running, maybe burpees. They just don't quite have the stability. I think I tagged the guys chat, the guy that does the reviews. Really good reviews, actually. 2, 1, let's go. So keep that pace through. Nice, Jenny, good. That's perfect for those jumps as well. Good to vary the movements as well. We get a different movement pattern, so we'll get less fatigue. So 30 seconds in. Everyone onto their movements. That's great. Okay, so we're coming up to that minute. So just keep chipping through. A minute isn't long. That's what you've got to keep sort of telling yourself. That time frame that you've got to work between those rounds is not a long time. So just chipping through it. 55 seconds of work. This will be coming up to now. Trying to figure out the maths. I think it's 14 minutes, I think. Yeah, 7 twos. So this will be the 14th minute at the end of this round. You've got 30 seconds left. So 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 4, 2, 1. Penguin taps happening. Everyone rich on those down ups, looking super light on his feet. Looking like a spring chicken. Okay, going through, we got 25. So 50 seconds in. Okay, guys, so now you've got 1 solid minute left to put in that work. Okay, doing well. Keep it up. Sort of taking little breaks, trying to just keep that head down, thinking about finishing the set that you're on. Okay, you've done really well now. So we are in officially the second half of the workout time-wise. Okay, so you've been doing well. You've been working for more than half the time that you'll possibly be working. Okay, some of you might be even closer in terms of your rounds. Just keep ticking them out. 20 odd seconds left, people. It's about 15. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Fifteen seconds. Just keep that work rate up. By the end of this time, we're coming up to the 20-minute mark. When we start that next set of movements, you 1 minute in, people, really good effort. Making good progress, chipping away well. Will be the 80-minute mark, I apologize. Okay. You've been going just over 17 odd minutes. "30 seconds. So 30 seconds to get as much as you can in to get through those rounds. So it's all about those quicker transitions. Just focus on that task at hand, people. It's coming up to the 18-minute mark. So 10 seconds left. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. That's the dream, to be able to sort of double under and only jump as high as we are with the penguin taps. It's essentially what Rich Froning does. Okay. He's an OG, but I still think he's got some of the best double unders. Okay. So we've got about 90 odd seconds. So great work. Good push. This is for take us to that 20-minute mark. That's it, Kim. Break those sets down. I know the push-ups will get nasty. Considering as well if you did yesterday's. 1 minute, which you missed yesterday's, which is lucky. So you will feel okay in the push-ups. Got 50 seconds. So push-ups are the one movement I won't put in sort of home workout challenges. It's because they're quite hard to judge. But they are one of the best exercises to do. Okay, we've got 35 seconds. Just get out what you can. 30 seconds work to push through. Okay, get a few reps in. They get deep through the round. We'll start another round. Okay, get you closer to that finish line. This will be the 20-minute mark with no more than 10 minutes of the workout possibly left after this piece. No more than doing 5 more sets of burpees or the penguin taps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, going through. So I know like my piece with the 10 rounds took me about 30 minutes. Okay, good effort, guys. 40 seconds in. So everyone well through the other piece, moving well on their rounds. So you can do that one last push. If you're getting close and you think it might be tight, whether you're going to finish or not. So if you've got anything extra in the tank for the last 9 minutes of the workout. Very interested to see how you'll get on at home, people working well. Haven't seen anyone really stopping too long, just continually chipping away. So 40 seconds left to work. $30 seconds. Okay, last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, going. Getting through those pieces. So coming up now, this will be 24 minutes at this point, people. We're really close. Okay, when we get through this round. Going 23 minutes in. So now a few of you are getting closer to finishing. Touch and go maybe if you can get through the workouts. Doesn't matter if you can't get as much as you can out. See where you can get to. So set yourself that little goal, that little target. You might kind of have an idea in mind of how you go, where you're going to get to based on what you've been going through in the workouts. So that last push. You've got 25 seconds. I'm kind of happy that no one's finished yet. Means someone's going to be waiting around more than 6 minutes. Okay. So good effort. We've got 5 seconds left. Just really aerobic piece. Obviously the legs are tired. Let's go, but all about that aerobic capacity today. Okay. You've been working a long time now. Nice fire, and everyone else at home as well. Good rhythm. As you can see with those penguin unders positioning, everyone's nice and tall, keeping good position in the body. That's the goal with the double unders as well. Really good way to warm them up as well. 40 seconds. Okay, so chipping through. About to get 25 minutes into the workouts. Okay, with less than 5 minutes left. So 25 minutes in. Good work. 40 seconds left. I was kind of thinking maybe Fran had finished her round, or maybe this is the last round for Fran. Okay. So tough workout, people. Really hard workout to try and get done in 30. I've done it on purpose. I expect it should probably take about 36 minutes or so, okay, for most people to get through. But I'm going to cap it at 30 today, so sort of seeing where you can get to in that 30 minutes, how many rounds you can get out. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 26 minutes through. This is the last 2 rounds. So you've only got to do these movements 2 more times, including this round. Don't do it on the 30th minute. 30 minutes is completely stopped.
I've just got to book on to work. I'll be back.
Yep. 30 seconds. That's it, Kim. You got this. All right, guys, we've got 3.5 minutes left of the entire workout. Expecting my roof to maybe start dripping. It's raining quite heavily here. Okay, great work, people. 50 seconds. The 28th minute finished, coming up in 40 seconds. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. Well done, Fran. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm glad it took Fran at least just under 28 minutes. I don't want Fran finishing on like 20 minutes and then waiting around for 10. So it's a hard workout. Okay, long piece. People are doing well. This is the last piece we are doing right now. Okay, going to that 30-minute mark. So last 2 minutes to get as much as you can through the workout. There's 90 seconds left. That's it. Oh. 50 seconds. 2, 1 minute. You see me put a bit out, it's because my roof's leaking. Okay. We got 40 seconds left to finish the workout, or finish where you are aiming for in that workout. A lot of people finishing up their sit-ups. Okay. 25 seconds left. So it's another round ticked off for a lot of people. Great effort. Solid work. Last 15 seconds to finish up for the day. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is time. Well done, people. So tick out those rounds that you got through. Maybe a few rounds, sort of 7, 8 rounds in. Okay. Good work to everyone. Okay. Really good little pieces when we put those sort of little breaks in sort of for 2 minutes. It forces us to go maybe a little quicker than we would normally go, just because we know that work is coming up around the corner. Okay, so we're going to finish cool down now, okay, with a saddle stretch. Just because there's a lot of dynamic work at home, we can stretch out the front of the feet, Okay, the hip flexors as well from all those burpees or down ups. Okay, so you're going to go into a saddle at home. You can start with a tall saddle, and you can do a couple of things. So even if I'm going to take my shoes off because it's pointless. If you are doing a saddle, it's quite good to go barefoot. Okay, but if you are, I would say you can't start the saddle, okay, with even my toes bent that way, so I can stretch out just the back of the feet. Okay, so you can sort of start nice and tall, use your body weight to stretch out the ankles. For me, I'm not going to really find this much at all, like in terms of much work, because I'm in quite flat shoes all the time. But if you're in your traditional shoes, even, you know, normal dress shoe, the toe compartment's quite small, so you might find the front of the feet get quite tight. If you're in heels, even worse, okay? Just give it 10 seconds, and what you can do is just go back onto backs. So now we're stretching out the fronts. So same thing, when we're in the tall saddle, we're going to stretch out basically the calf a lot more based on how our weights are stacked on that joint, okay? Giving it a few seconds. I've lost my timer, so I'm just guessing. And then from there, you can rock back, okay? And we're going to hang out there for about a minute. Okay, you can push the hips up as well. You can see my hip flexors are a little bit tight. I don't get a huge amount of range in that movement. At least a good solid minute with the saddles. Good to do these quite long, sort of 2-3 minutes if you've got time. If you've ever seen them doing them on ROMWODs, which is still, I do rate that up. Okay. So oldest and still the best. GoWard's good as well. If you've got something like GoWard, it requires quite a bit of equipment. So 10 seconds. So yeah, ROMWOD's nice and easy. There's a few other ones as well. I know Lisa's got one that a girl Hat Hewitt does. They tend to be a bit shorter. So what we'll go through now, okay, just the lower back, but a really subtle lower back stretch. We can do double pigeon, or you can do a cross shin. So all you can do, that'll be your cross shin stretch there, where you're seated, or double pigeon, you can take one side up, okay? Going through, you'll find the top leg is the side that we stretch. We're going to do each side as well. So if you've got your right leg on the top and the left leg on the next one, it's going to lean forward into it. You might be quite tight, okay, through that lower back. And I could kind of see Jenny earlier on the 4-point stretch has been a little bit tight through that lower back. So this is a great stretch for you to kind of go through, get stuck into that lower back. Okay, all the mamas as well, probably going to be quite tall in this stretch, but you can still get those glutes, get those hips as well. Okay, so that's fine as well. So going to where you're comfortable in that stretch at the same time. Yeah, really good stretch to do at the end of the workout, just because you have been flexing a lot, maybe overextending a little bit. So giving that about another 20 seconds. So just 10 seconds through. Now you're going to slowly coming up, and you do the same thing. You change the other side. So it might be just a cross shin and changing which leg's in the front. Okay, well then it could be going up nice and tall and then doing that forward with that lean. Okay. So that side looks a little bit better for Jenny. A little less tight on the left side, I think. The side that's forward, yeah. So it feels a bit better for me. My left side's a little bit tighter. So it's a great stretch to kind of give you feedback. You'll find a big difference based on, if you have got any differences, based on which leg is forward. Okay, or on top. And just 10 more seconds. And you can as well, for the mums at home as well, you can also like just go a little bit of a lateral twist, okay? Twist quite tall. Okay, I think we got a few, I think Lisa said she's 32 weeks, so what that make Kim 30, 31? Yeah, so everyone in the last bits at home is still being really active, so that's great work.
Yeah,
30 weeks, well done, amazing work. Okay, people, well done as well for everyone that came in this morning. Great effort. Love seeing you all. Okay, so keep it up. as I said, obviously the lockdowns and stuff suck, but as long as you can kind of do one positive thing a day and just keep chipping away, it just means as well, when, you know, the box does open up, okay, you've had some sort of habit there that had that consistency, so that when you do come back, you find getting back into the flow so much easier. And for a lot of people that did the lockdowns, the last lockdown, okay, did the lockdown lives, they were in, honestly, when they came back in the box, like they had not been away, okay, and they'd kept that fitness up there. So if you can, that's the best thing that you can do. So well done.
Thank you.
And I will see you shortly.
Thanks so much. Good
All right,
day.
people, have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.